In this tutorial, I'll show you how to model and render this metal mesh trash bin in 8 minutes. Let's create a cylinder. In the front viewport, type G, Z, and 1 to align the mesh's bottom face with the world center. Let's make sure the origin is set to the 3D cursor. S and Z to scale on the Z axis. Ctrl 3 to subdivide. Right-click and shade smooth to smooth the surface. Ctrl R to place a loop cut, and the mouse wheel up to add one more loop cut. Let's use the scale tool like this to expand the loop cuts on the Z axis. Shift-select the top and the bottom faces, and type I as in India to extrude inward. Let's press Shift 8 to create a honeycomb. If you don't see that in the menu, please activate an add-on called Extra Objects. I'll set the number of rows and the columns to 25. Later I'll decrease the value to 10 and 15 to show you the difference. Let's press Shift 8 to create a curve circle. If you don't see that in the menu, please activate an add-on called Extra Objects. Let's press the 3D button. We need to use this curve circle as a reference for the curve modifier on the honeycomb mesh. Let's apply the modifier and type S and Z to scale on the Z axis. Select the bottom cylinder and press Shift D to duplicate. Let's apply the material. I'll use Shift D to duplicate the bottom mesh and bring it upward. In edit mode, select the top and the bottom faces and type I as in India to extrude them inward. Let's delete them. Type 2 to edge select, and Alt-Shift select the edge loops like this. Press Ctrl East to bridge edge loop them. Let's add 2 loop cuts and use the scale tool to bring them closer to the edges. This is the pattern we get when we use 25 for the honeycomb's rows and columns. I'll show you what happens when they're 10 and 15. This time, let's try 15. We can also twist the honeycomb mesh like this. I'll add a ground plane. Let's set up the render scene. Please watch a tutorial listed in the description to match my final render settings, as I'm using a cloned look dev HDRI setting. Let's turn off Use Nodes under Compositing. I'll also use 32 samples to render. This is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching.